routine. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos, because I am going to be doing a giveaway when I get to 200 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed and let's just get on with the video. So I usually start my eyebrow routine with brushing them out with a spoolie, and to be honest, my eyebrows aren't very thick or anything like that. They're kind of sparse and quite light compared to my hair colour, and obviously I do get highlights and stuff, but my hair's still a lot darker. Like, this is my natural colour and then this is my eyebrow colour, so they're kind of similar but kind of not. So to actually fill in my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade, and I use the one in blonde. Yeah, I really like this, and like, people think it's really expensive, but for the amount of time that it lasts, it's really not. And I use the you know, the brush that comes with it. It's either like the 14 or the 12, and it did have a spoolie on the other end but it fell off, so I just have the brush end because I'm an idiot and I break things. So I first off start by drawing a line like under my brow, but I only really do it up to where my arch is. I kind of use like a lighter hand when I get to the front bit, and then I go over the top from like missing out like the third front of my brow, and then I bring that down, and then from where I did the line underneath, I'll take more product and go and join that up with the line that I did over it and try and get that as sharp as I can. And then with whatever's left on my brush, I'll fill in the gaps. Obviously I'll add more product if I need to. And then at the front of my brow, I'm going to try and use whatever's left of my product on my brush. But obviously if there's not enough, then you can just dip in, but you just want to keep a really light hand at the front of your brow. Obviously if you want like a faded brow effect, if you don't, then go for it and just put loads of product on, but I prefer like a faded brow. And you can kind of use like the brush vertically and just sort of not dab it on, but like sort of like a small swipe just to mimic where the hairs are, make them look a little bit fuller. And then once I've done that, I'll brush it out again with the spoolie. And then on days where I'm kind of having minimal makeup, I will leave it like that. But most days I like to set it with something. So I tend to take the Morphe 350 palette, and I normally take the shade that I've hit pan on, which is this one here. And I'll just do kind of like the from here to here, and then fade it in at the front of my brow on this sort of bigger angled brush. I don't really know. I normally start from the bottom and then lightly go to the front of my brow. I kind of do this the same way I do the pomade, but obviously with this it's a powder and I don't really put much of it at the front. Obviously Dipbrow lasts a long time anyway on your brows, but if you're out like all day and I don't know, if you're going to be shopping, you're going to be like at sixth form or college or work, like, you know, sometimes you need to have them like more set in place. And I feel like sometimes the blonde Dipbrow pomade might be too light for me, so I do this to just sort of define my brows a little bit more. Okay, so once I've done that, I tend to brush them out one more time. This kind of blends the product as well as keeping your brows in the right place. And then I take a clear mascara or brow gel, and at the moment I've got this sort of clear one from Miss Sporty, and I'll just run that through my brows. And then if I feel like I need more, not coverage, but like I want them to look fuller, I'll use GimMe Brow mainly at the front of my eyebrows, but I'll run it all the way through just because it adds a little bit more colour, and I feel like GimMe Brow has like small fibres in it just to like add to your brows. Did anyone else get that with GimMe Brow? And then you just like put it on your brow and then you just get like a smudge of like dirt. It's not dirt, but a massive glob of product, and you don't want that. And I do wipe it off onto like the side of the thing, but it still happens every time. But yeah, I don't know if you can actually see the difference, but in person you can. I tend to brush my brows upwards, and then when I get to the end, just sort of go down. And then to carve out my brows, I always use a concealer that's like a couple shades lighter just to highlight them. And at the moment I'm using the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Concealer, and this is like the cream. This is a cream, it's like a little pot concealer. And I use that on like obviously a concealer brush, but you can use like a flat one, which is kind of easier to use, but I don't actually have one at the moment, so I'm just using this. And I really lightly go at the front of my brow and then around and under my arch, just to kind of sharpen up the tail of my brow. And then I just sort of blend it downwards towards my eye. I mean, I sometimes go above my eyebrow, but today I don't feel like I need to. But if you do, like, obviously that's fine, just go around. I will say as well, like, if you set your face, then it can be a bit difficult to do that, because obviously you're putting a cream product onto set face, which is like powder, so it can be a bit like gross sometimes. Yeah, so if you are more likely to go over and under, I'd probably do your brows before you set your face, but yeah, it's not too bad if you don't. So, and then I'll probably set that with a translucent powder, and I'm just using this little Laura Mercier one, and I'm going to take on this Real Techniques oval brush. I don't know what one this is, one of the bold metals ones. I'm just setting that in place. And then obviously if you haven't primed your eyelids for eyeshadow, you can just bring the concealer that you used under your brow downwards and then set the whole lid with the powder, but I'd already done that, so I just needed to do under my brow. Now I've done that brow, I can kind of be more chatty with this one because I can just show you rather than have to explain it again. But I want to say a huge thank you for over 100 subscribers now. Like, I started YouTube because I love makeup and I love fashion and I love, well, basically everything, and I would watch YouTubers so often and I would just think I would love to do that, but at the time I wasn't afraid to do it, but I just didn't really have the time and I didn't really have the right stuff and the confidence, I guess. So now that I am a little bit older, a little bit more confident, I kind of don't care anymore. I just think like I'm gonna do something just because I want to do it and I'm gonna make myself happy, and if other people don't agree with it and don't like it, they don't have to watch it. But yeah, I really enjoy doing YouTube. I've been finding loads of new YouTubers to watch as well lately. Like, I've always been a fan of Holly Boone, and lately and recently she went on holiday with Sarah Ashcroft and Imogen Hudson, and I've fallen in love with Imogen. She is so funny. She's just so, like, I don't know how to explain it. She's just so free. Like, as a person, she's just like herself, and I love it. And I love how she doesn't like sugarcoat things, and she's just so raw on YouTube, and I love it. I literally love her so much. And I love how interactive she is with her, like, I don't really want to say fans, but like subscribers and stuff. So that's lush. But there's going to be quite a few videos this week and next week because I'm currently on half term with my sixth form. So I've got a lot more time to film and a lot more time to edit and get videos done for you guys, because normally on a weekly basis I have sixth form 9 till 3 normally, and I have to film in the evening and then edit on the same evening and tend to upload either like the next day or within like a 2-day time span, and it kind of is stressful, but times like this are so much better because I can think about what I'm filming more and have more time to like process it and make sure that I'm filming something relevant and there's more thought behind it, which I prefer, and I don't really want to be filming for the sake of it, which is why I like having more time. By the way, if I sound a bit weird, it's because I've got a bit of a cold. But yeah, because it's the 2 weeks off for Easter at the moment, I have booked my first set of driving lessons, which I am absolutely terrified about, but I'm also quite excited, and I'm glad that I'm finally doing it, because if you don't know, I'm 18 and I turned 19 this year, and how many times can I say and? But I should have really started my driving lessons like as soon as I turned 17. Like, if I can give any advice to anyone turning 17, I would just say do it like as soon as you can. Obviously if you have like the funds to do it, because it's so expensive, but I would honestly say the sooner you do it the better, because I was putting it off so much, and now it's got to the point where I'm like, I really need to pass my driving test. Like, I'm 18, I leave sixth form this year, I want to be able to like have more opportunities to do stuff and be places, you know, so not have to rely on like public transport or a family member to drive me somewhere. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to learning to drive, but I'm also crapping myself. So now my brows are done, I'm going to highlight under my brow bone. But literally I've bought so many highlighters lately, and I obviously got the Nicole Guerrero palette, and now I don't know what to use. Like, I've given myself too many choices, and I know you shouldn't really complain about that, but you know, you think you might have overdone it a little bit. That's me right now. Because I would normally use Champagne Pop under my brow bone, but now I have this, I feel like I need to use it more. So maybe I'll use Glow Getter underneath my brow bone, which is that one there. I'm also still really hoping to do the little giveaway after I hit 200 subscribers. But yeah, I kind of have an idea what I want to give away, but I'm not going to say until I hit that, because I don't want to get something and then I never hit 200, you know, so. But yeah, if you are interested and want to enter the giveaway, I will be like announcing it all when I hit 200 subscribers. So if you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button and also click the little bell next to it so that you can get like notified when I upload a video. So that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope this was helpful. I do get a lot of questions sort of off YouTube about my eyebrows, and I don't feel like they're that difficult to do, so I feel like making this would have helped a lot of people. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to have a look at my social medias, which will be linked down below, and make sure you are subscribed so that you will be here when I do my 200 subscribers giveaway, and I will see you next time.